Well, hello everyone. Hello everyone. This is Lori from Texas Crafty Cabin, and this is part 3 of a series of 5 parts of video sales that I am planning to do between the 24th of April and the 8th of May. So stay tuned. We've done 2 already. One was for craft supplies and embellishments and stuff, and that was on the 27th. Yes. And then there's another one scheduled already for the 30th of April. So be sure you check them out. So what we do in a video sale is you would watch the video, and to buy, you'd enter your order in the comments section. First come, first serve. When buying, enter the lot number and alpha number. If you haven't bought from me before, send your information to me to the above email address. It will also be scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Okay, I would need your name, address, and PayPal. Now, because I have 5 video sales and 2 live sales coming up between those 2 weeks, I've decided not to do the invoices until the 9th of May. So if you don't mind, if you buy, I'm going to add it all up and send you one invoice for all of that so you have time. And if the amount is really high, we can make arrangements for monthly payments, okay? Maybe not monthly payments, weekly payments, something to help you so you're not strapped for money. Okay, I can work with you on that. So this video, number part 3, is all about hankies. So let's get started. All right. It's going to start with a weird number, and it's, okay, it is hand-painted linen doilies or hankies from Shanghai. Okay, this is 184. Okay, A, B, C, and D. All right, this one is a lady with a baby. Okay, carrying and holding a hand of a child. That's A. This is, oh, okay, got 2 together. Okay, here's a man, and it is stained. It is a man carrying water. That is B. C is a chunk. I call it a junk, a boat. That's C. And then we have a man picking up litter. I didn't know they did that, but that's what it is. That's D. These are $1.50 each. It's 184, A, B, C, and D. So go get them. Okay, so I'm going to take those off and replace them with the next set. That was 184. 185 is, okay, is here. More Shanghai hand-painted. This is a man with a buggy. I don't know if it's called a rickshaw. That's A. It's a very fine linen, and it's got a little fringe on the side. Okay, this is B, and it's a man in a boat. And these are cream colored. Here's another picture of a boat. I would guess that's in a tall boat is what I wrote. And D is a child. Looks like it's a child that's got patches on his, maybe he's begging for food. I don't know. Anyway, 185, A, B, C, and D, $1.50 each. They're very fine material. Okay, 186. Okay, this is another set from Shanghai. A lady in a rickshaw. As you can tell, it's got beautiful fringe on the side. It has a few little imperfections. Okay, that's A. Then we have a man carrying some heavy duty weight. This one has blue paint around the edges. Some have green, some have blue. Anyway, that's B. C is a lady carrying apples. I assume that's what they are, is apples. She has a lime green line around hers. Okay. And D, a lady with a baby and veggies. Okay. And her line is like a red color. Very, very fine. Okay, that's D. Again, these are $1.50 each. I cut the price in half. I was selling them for $3 each. Now they're $1.50. It's 186, A, B, C, and D. Okay, 187. 187 is A, B, C, and D again. These are what I call printed hankies. The printed hankies, and it's got a tatting in light brown and dark brown, but it's a printed orange flower. It has a stripe here. It has stripes here in blue, pink, and green, brown tatting, brown and light brown tatting. It's two different colors on the back. Very unique. I promise you won't have to pay for the extra cat hair. Anyway, that is A. This is a very fine, very thin striped, light pastel. And it's old because it's tattered. Okay, you can see the design. Okay, that is B. I figured that this material, cut up and used as a pocket or make smaller hankies out of it. Okay, this one is, I'm not sure what kind of flowers they are, but they look like that. Oh, I guess they're blue roses, and it's got a blue scalloped edge. There's a little bit of staining where I guess a tag used to be. Okay, different color, a different style of flowers on the back. This was the big ones. This is C. Then we have D, and D it has blue flowers, and it's cream color in the background, and it's kind of thin, but it's very pretty. Let me move these up so you can see the whole design. Let me move it over here. Let me move this here, there. So you can see the whole design. It's really pretty. It has it on all four corners. It's almost see-through. It's very fine. And it's a cream color background. And that is D. Can't even get it folded right. I'll fix it before I submit. Okay, this is 187. This is A, B, C, and D. And this is $1 each. A, B, C, D, $1 each, $1.87. I mean, for number 187, silly me. All of these hankies that I'm selling today, none are over $2 each. So I figured I did something really good for you guys. We have 188, and this is all tatted trim. Each one of these hankies have tatted trim. Okay, so this one is a cream color. There's a few miscolorations, but the tatting is a blue. Very fine, very pretty. That is A. This one is a different kind of material, and I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if you can see it, but it has a little bit of a design. The tatting is in light greens and dark greens. Let me show you. Okay, that is B. C. Well, I guess there's more letters than I thought there were. Okay, this is a very crisp, never been used. I'm looking to see if there's any tags in there. Very pretty material. I don't know if it's cotton or linen, but it has a larger, there's some discoloration, a larger, this is more of a country blue. And this tatting is beautiful, absolutely stunning. So I don't think it's been used. I don't know. B, that's C. D, this is pure, all pure linen. And it is I call it a Christmas green. And then you've got the lime tatting around the edges. It has, I don't think it's ever been used. Lime. And then we have, let me find the rest of the numbers. D, E, and F, I think. F and G. Okay, we got more. Okay. So E is, as you can tell, it's cream color, and the tatting is in golds and creams. Okay, it could be called ecru. I'm not sure, but that is the design of the tatting. It's beautiful. That is E. Okay, F. F is beautiful. It's a real pretty cotton. I think it's cotton, or it could be linen, but I love the tatting. It's in bright yellow, light yellow, and blue. And I call that Michigan colors because I'm from Michigan. Go U of M. Anyway, that is F. And G, again, it's got this real nice design. I mean, it's just got a woven pattern. And this is so petite, and I've got to show you. This tatting is like a golden color, and it's so perfect around the edges. It's just beautiful. And that is G. So 188, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Each one is $1.50 each. Okay, $1.50 each. You can't go wrong for tatting. You know, if you don't want the hanky, cut it off and keep the tatting for yourself. Okay. Again, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, $1.50 each for tatted hankies. 188. Yeah, I think you guys will like these. Whoever uses a lot of hankies in their junk journals and things like that. Okay, 189. Okay, we have small hankies that have a little design. I call it filet crochet, but I could be wrong. But it does have a crocheted trim around it. And I do have 4 of these. Okay. I'm going to see if you can see the design. Yeah, it's a square with filet crochet, and it's got the edging, and there's 4 of them. This one, however, is stained. They're 50 cents each. And this is A. Okay. B, it's gorgeous. I think this is linen. Look at this very loose and pretty trim. It does have some staining. Okay. But that is B. And it's $1.50. So these, oh, I'm sorry. These are 50 cents each. So there's $2 worth here. This is $1.50. And that's B. And C, I don't know what kind of materials. I called it polyester, but it's not polyester. I don't know. I don't think it's satin, but someone embroidered a flower on there and put some lace around the edges. It's cream color. I have 2 of them. They're beautiful. This one has a little bit of staining. These are 25 cents each. Okay, so these are 50 cents each. This is $1.50. And these are 25 cents each. 189 A, B, and C. Okay, 190. I've made a list. That's the only way I can do it. I came from a background of having my own custom cake shop, so everything had to be written down, and you had to. It's easier because it's a paper trail, and you can find things when your room's a mess. Okay, so this is 190, and just let you know, I've created this form, and you could do it as a live sale. You put the date that you're doing the live sale and how many pages, and then you have a code alpha, how many quantity, the price, the description, who you sold, how much you sold it for, and who to. And believe me, it makes a huge difference having a number and having A, B, C, and D, putting their name as you go through your. So once I do this, if this was live, I could write their name right beside here as I went along, and I wouldn't have to worry about putting tags on every single piece of every single item. So keep that in mind. If you'd like a copy of this blank form, please email me, ask me for it. I will give it to you gladly. I believe in an organization. Poor Brenda, she doesn't. She likes it the way she does, and it works for her. It works for her, not for me. So I mean, it works for me, not for her. Let me rewind that a bit. Okay, we're at 190. Okay, 190. It's a hanky with a crochet trim. This is a linen, and it's a bright green trim. Okay, it's beautiful. That is A. Okay, we have a design in this hanky, and it's got bright teal, light teal, dark teal, yellow. Yeah, that is the loose, pretty trim. Okay, that is B. C, wild colors. Again, this is a linen, and I think they're all light ivory. I've been looking at this light too long, light ivory, but they added lace, and then they went by and crocheted yellows, pinks, and whites around the edges. Let me show you if I can get it close enough. It's really pretty. This I thought would have been perfect for Easter because it's so colorful and happy. That is C. Okay. D, again, is a linen. It's white. The other 3 were cream. Okay. And it has a crocheted royal blue trim around the edge. Okay, let me show you. Yep, It's all the way around the edges. That is D. Okay. E, I think, is linen as well. And it is kind of a cream color slash like whitish. I'm not sure. My eyes are blind from looking at the slide. Anyway, the crochet is in light greens and medium colored greens. More like a mint green is the darkest color. Okay, and so it's really pretty. It really, really is. That is E. Okay. I'm going to turn this around because I'm anal. That's all there is to it. I'm anal. Okay. I think this is linen. Could be cotton. I don't know. But let me show you I don't know if you can see the design at all. But it has a crocheted trim in a multicolored thread, and it's oranges, blues, light yellows, and greens, all in pastel colors. Okay, let me see if you can see the design. Yep, there it is. Okay, that is F. Okay, and last but not least, this is a little bit stained, little bit, and then it has this real pretty edging, only on one corner. Slid right out of my hand. It's sage green or a mint green and white. And this design goes all the way around as a trim. But that corner is the only one. There is a stain here. Okay, you could actually dye it and make it work. Or cut out the pieces you want. Anyway, that's the design. Okay, that is G. All right. So we have 190. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. These are $1 each. Again, 190, $1 each, A through G. If I'm going too fast, you can either slow down the video or ask me to send it a short video or something to you through Messenger if you need to see something close up. I don't have a problem with that. You can reach me on Messenger anytime. It's under Lori Hendricks, or probably Lori Hendricks. And that's HENDRICKS. Okay, 191. This is a small hanky which has a tear, but I figured this is so delicate. It is, I don't know what kind of trim this is. I mean, I know it's made out of thread. I don't know if they have such a filet crochet trim, but it's very loose, very delicate. And I can see why this part ripped. And that's the only place that's bad. Let me show you if I can fold it again and show you a better. Okay. It is light pink, white, and green. More of a light, Christmas green maybe. Okay, that's A. Okay, we're doing A, B, C, and D. Okay. This one is definitely cream, a little bit starchier. It's a bigger hanky. It's got some of that same very loose, fancy trim. It's in light pink, dark pink, light blue, and white is the trim, and it goes all the way around, and it is pretty. Okay, that will be B. C is a light blue hanky with that same fancy schmancy trim. Very loose. I don't know if there's such a thing as filet crochet trim, but it's very pretty, and it is around the whole edge. Okay. And that is C. Okay. And D is a white hanky, and it has the loop-de-loos is what I call them. I don't know what kind it is, but it's got mint green, light purple, dark purple, and white as this little design around the edges. It's really pretty. For anybody that's doing purple, this would be perfect. And this is D. This could be used in a baby's journal because it's light blues and pastel colors, pinks and blues. Okay, and this is 91. It is A, B, C, and D, and it's $1 each. Now, I could probably sell these for more at another place, but I'd rather bless you guys with good prices because I was blessed. Okay, so number 92. Number 92. We have 92 is A, B, C, D, and E. Let me get that set up. First one, I can't tell what material is this, but it has tatting, and it's very, very delicate around the edges. I don't know if you can see it, but it's in purples, yellows, and I guess whites. And it's really, yeah, that is A. B. See, I can't tell the difference between linen and regular cotton. So I don't know if you can see that design on there, but this has a lace and a soft yellow crocheted around the edges. It was crocheted or it was sewn on here by hand or maybe by machine. And then the lace was added. Let me show you what it looks like opened up. It's really pretty, very pretty. If you're doing a yellow journal or something that needs pastel yellows, this would be perfect. Or if you're looking for, if you need something to create a skirt that billows, you could use this as your 3D skirt. And I think that would be beautiful. Okay, this is light ivory, and it's got a bright, I would say this is a golden orange trim. And it's crocheted, very tiny crochet. Okay, and that's a C. D is a bright yellow hanky. But I got to show you what's on the corner. There's nothing on the other three corners, but on one corner, someone created this. I called it my triple footballs. It's not, but it's got bright blue, green, orange, and red, and white. As you can tell, that's in the corner of one edge. Okay, that is D. And then E, again, it has crocheted around the edges, and it's a golden color, golden and orange and light. There was light yellow, orange, and dark orange, I guess you would call that. It's more of a rust color. No, it's more of an orange color. So that is E. Okay, let me put this back. I'm a stickler for that. Okay, this is 192. A, B, C, D, and E. $1 each. 192 A, B, C, D, and E. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. And I hope you're having a good day whenever you decide to watch this. 193. Okay, we have a hanky, white hanky with a red trim. Let me see if I can open this up so you can see it. It's kind of cute scalloped. Okay, and it's all the way around the back. And I didn't iron it. So someone just took a hanky and added this around the edge to fancy it up. This, I'm assuming, is linen. And it's got a very, very, very tiny trim around here in purple. As you can see, it's really tiny, but very delicate and beautiful. Okay, these are A and B. Okay, this is 193. We'll have C and D, so let me go in and get those out here. This is why I think the other ones were, this says pure Irish linen, and I look at the material and it looks like the other ones, but this has a very tiny bright green embroidered edge around there. Maybe it's not embroidered, it's some kind of knitting. But this, I'm not sure if that was done by hand. This is C. And the last of this one, it's got a big butterfly in the corner. And this butterfly is soft yellow, light blue, dark blue, and medium blue. And it's the only thing, it does have trim all the way around it in those same colors. Let me try to show you. You can see it goes all the way around the hanky. And this butterfly one is D. This is 193, $1 each. 193 A, B, C, and D. Okay. Let me go to the next one. 194. This one is very thin and dainty, and let me lay it out for you. So it's not a square, it's more of a rectangle, and it only has a design on one corner. Okay, there's a staining there, but let me show you this embroidered. It's beautiful. It's got light blues, medium blues, and dark blues with green, and it's just really pretty and dainty. So that is going to be A. Yeah, it's got a stain there. Okay, now this is a white hanky, and they sewed on an applique. On one side, it's pink flowers, white flowers with pink, I guess, leaves. And on the back, it's white flowers with blue leaves. So it's pink and blue. You could probably take this off because it's not sewn down very well. So keep that in mind. It's very thin and dainty, and that is B. Then we have what we call, this is all cotton made in Switzerland, and it has a very soft scallop edge in pink, light pinks and medium pinks, but it has a rose. Isn't that gorgeous? I can see that sticking out of a really fancy little girl's journal or a woman's journal that loves pink. And that is C. This is 194, A, B, and C, $1 each. Yes, even though they're stained, I feel that they are still worthy to be sold for that much because of the design. So A, B, and C. $1.94, and that's $1 each. Okay, $1.95 is this grouping. $1.95 is A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D, and E. So let's go ahead and get these all ready so I can describe it to you. Okay, this is what they call all linen exclusive by Decoration, and I'm not sure, it's Desco. This is a soft white, and it's got a design in the corners. I think they're all in all the corners. Oh, this was from Goodyear's, $3. So they have it in each corner. Okay, that is A. B has definitely been used, and it's stained, and it has the letter H. I don't know if you can see it. Darn it. Come on, it's right here. It's H. Okay, and it's stained, but it's very dainty. You could coffee dye it and still use it. Okay, C has this real petite design on it. It's got little buttons made with thread. Okay, and this is also all linen, Irish linen, and that is C. D is, I don't know if you can see the design, but there's a design all the way around here on the corners, and it's all on each corner. You can see it. That is D. I'm not measuring any hanky because they're usually a certain size, and I don't think it's necessary to measure each one. Doilies, that's a different story. So this is E. It has little squares and a little flower and little design on the material. Don't know if you can see it, but it's on all the corners. This is E. A, B, C, D, and E. $1.95, $1 each. Okay, A, B, C, D, and E. $1.95, $1 each. Again, if you have trouble commenting and putting what you want to order, even though I don't want you to do it, you can email me the list of the things you want. It's just that I have to timestamp it so that it's fair to the ones that actually use the comment section. So keep that in mind. I sure want to make it fair to everybody. I'm a stickler for that. Okay, 196 is on the other page. Okay, 196 is A, B, and C. This is so adorable. It's definitely a hanky that's been used. It's very delicate. It has embroidered blue flowers and pinks and white flowers, and it has a little bit on the back. And it's got those same flowers on each corner. It just has this one area, and it is stained. I think it'd be cool to coffee dye it so you can still get that design. That's A. B is a very, very, very soft, pale yellow. You can hardly tell it. And it's got yellows and oranges and brown flowers. And it's got a little lacy edge. And it's blank on all the other sides. But let me show you. I keep them folded like that. But that's what the design is. That is B. And C is very thin. and it's only got one corner, and it looks like it's cross-stitched, as you can see, and it's white, blue, yellow flowers with green leaves, and that is C. And this is $1.96, and these are 50 cents each. Again, 50 cents each. Okay. All right, now next one is 97. 4 more piles to go, ladies. 4 more piles. 197. Okay, we have A, B, C, D, E, and F. It's going to be a pile here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so this is a white, doesn't look like it's ever been used, hanky, and it's got shades of light and medium and dark orange, and it's got the initial R. I'm sorry, initial R. I'm thinking of my friend Ray, but she likes pink. A. This is very dainty. It's got a little scallop around the edge in light blue. It's got little fancy blue flowers with green. Let me see if you can see them. They're very dainty. Okay. And this is all cotton from Switzerland. And that's B. D is a soft blue. It's only got one corner with a decoration. And it's I guess considered a daisy or a sunflower, but it's oranges and yellows, and then it's got a soft green for the leaves. That's B. This, I think, was handmade. No, I guess not. But I got to show you because it feels old. They actually did an applique of their own, made it look like a flower. And then they did little buttons to make little flowers. And that there's a little bit on the corners, really tiny on the corners. Yeah, on all corners. It's old. I don't know how old. And it has been used, lovingly used. That's D. Okay. To me, this feels like the stuff that you make napkins with. But this is, let me open it up and show you. I don't know if it's a napkin. A hanky. There's a stain here, but it's got a circle, and it's got leaves like a wreath, and it's got, see the wreath, and then it's got blue edging. It's missing a little bit on that corner. Okay, and that's E. And F is very thin. They did fold up so each corner has 3 leaves. Let me show you the leaves. So it looks like an applique that they put on there and then sewed around them. And it definitely looks like it was done on a sewing machine. And this says Desco made in Japan. So definitely was not handmade or hand stitched. It's definitely something they did. And that is F. So let me tell you again. This is $1.97. A with the R, B, C, D, E, and F. Each one of these are $1 each. Okay. Again, so when I was telling you that when you go to the comment section and you want to get something, you would put, this is the lot number 197, and F is what you would put to buy this. So I hope that makes a lot of sense. I do it the same way every time. So hopefully if you come back over and over again, you'll get comfortable with the way I do things. Hopefully you'll come back. Okay, that was 197. 198 is, this looks old. I'm not going to put numbers down yet. It's a very thin, I'm assuming cotton. It's got a very tiny lace around the edging, around the edge, all the way around. And then it's got this floral. It's got this, and this. Then it's got little flowers and then another spray. Okay. This seems real delicate and older than some of the others, I would say. Maybe not. I don't know. I can't tell. No dates on this stuff. Okay, this has a lot of stains. Okay. This has stains all over it, but it has in one corner, has cross stitch. And it's so pretty. It's got pink and dark pink, blues, greens, floral. Okay. And this is going to be B. I'll fix that. I like to fold it correctly. This is another one that's old, and it's got, I don't think it has any stains, but it's got in one corner, it's got this design. It's not even in a corner. This kind of comes down here. This is the corner, and it's not in the corner, but it's got purple, light purple and dark purple, yellow little stamens, and green leaves in one side of it. As you can tell, it's here, not in those four. Okay, this is C. Yeah, I thought that was a stain, but it's not. It's part of the yellow stamen. And this is all cotton from Switzerland. They're called Lovely Hankies. And I think there's nothing on all four corners except one. And it's got a very see-through design. But this needs to be tacked down. And it's in gold and white. And it's an applique that's not sewn on very well. Okay. This is D. So we have 198, A, B, C, and D, 50 cents each. Again, 50 cents each, A, B, C, and D. Okay. Next is 199. We have A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, let me put those out. A, B, C, D, and E. All right. These are definitely cotton. They have, there's 5 of them, and you're going to get 5 for $1. They have, some of them are, I can't tell. Yeah, a little bit of stain, but it's a light purple scallop with a design in the corner. It doesn't have it anywhere else, but you get 5 of them. And you're getting all 5 of them. Again, see, it's stained, but you're getting 5 for $1. Okay, that is A. B is, I think these are embroidered by machine. These are scalloped around the edges, very delicate and pretty. And then it's got a basket with flowers. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to put my hand underneath it and show you. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3. Now you can tell the colors. These two are a lighter white. I mean, they're like a lighter ivory or a duller white. And this is cream, but they have the same design on it. These are 50 cents each for B. C, I don't know if this was a masculine man's handkerchief, but as you can tell, it's got a real nice weave, and it's got diamond shape, and it's just got a little mid something in the middle here. It looks like that's where a tag was because it's darker. But this is in a gray, light gray. Okay, that is 50 cents. Then we have this very petite scallop. Look at the pretty scallop. Look at the pretty scallop. Okay, and then we have a very soft, pretty embroidered piece in the corner because it's not in any other corner. So you can definitely do a coffee dyed or cut that piece off and use it. Okay, this is the, it's definitely been used. Okay, and I'm sure it's very thin cotton, but it's got the letter C. Here is the C. And it's got a beautiful design. Okay, and there's no other design on this, but it's got the letter C. Okay, that is E. Okay, $1.99. This is 5 for $1, 50 cents each, 50 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents. Okay, A, B, C, D, and E. And 200 is my last number for this part 3. This is a very soft, light pink, and it's got a cream color crocheted edge around it. There's no design on it. It's just a light pink, I would say cotton, maybe. Okay, and this is going to be A. And this is, okay, so this is light pink, but this is definitely ivory. Here is a light ivory napkin, and it's got that fancy schmancy lace design, crocheted design around it. It's not lace, it's all crocheted. Beautiful. There's no design on it except for the lace. So let me figure out how I open this up. Have you ever tried to put away a map? Oh my gosh. It never comes out the same. Same way when you open a box and you want to put it all back in, it never goes back in the way it is. At least maybe somebody else does, but I can't get it to do that. It never goes in the same. So this is, I would say, cotton or linen, and it's very wrinkled, but it has a real pretty crocheted edge around all the way around. No other design. Okay, it definitely seen better days. I mean, it's not torn. It might have a little bit of stain, but not too bad. This one is definitely a soft cotton, and I love the design on the sides. It is lace. Somebody sewed lace onto it, as you can tell, and you can tell that it's pretty thin. There is a rip here, so it could be old. Okay, yeah, there's a rip here, but it's really pretty, and I did not iron these, so you'll have to forgive me for that. I just, sometimes, my iron gets too hot and I don't want anything to melt. So we have C and D. Move them down, Lori, move them down. And then we have this one. It's a thin cotton in the center, and then it's got this very lacy edging all the way around. And it looks like it's flowers and butterflies in this design. Okay. I can see this, being bunched up and stuck into a pocket of a journal, or used as the parts of it to use as a skirt. That's E. This one's a little bit stiff, so I assume they starched their lace before they sewed it. But as you can tell, the middle part is thin and it is very starchy. So is the lace around the edges. And it looks like what they did is they just zigzagged this lace around it to make it look fancy. And I'm looking at it, it looks like it's done definitely by machine, by a company. I don't think anybody would do this on their own, but you never know. C and D, okay, E, F, and G. Oh, G and H, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. Okay, we got more than I thought we did on this one. This is my last one for the evening, so I want to try to get it done within the hour. This is very fine, very see-through, as you can tell. And it's got a beautiful purple, very fine purple scallop, if you can see around the edges here. Okay, and they only have one design, and it's in this corner, and it's purple with light green, light yellow flower or leaves. It's beautiful. It's purple. I mean, it's clear. It's white, but it's clear. But the design is purple. That's G, and then H. Last but not least, another see-through one, and it has hearts, and they feel like they're the velveteen heart kind of type. And you can tell it looks like it's got a lace doily design in the material. I don't know if you can see that, but it goes all the way around the edges. And this is, okay, this is H. These to me were my fancier ones, so these are my $2 ones. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, $2, number 200. $2 for each, 200. And let me gather these up. And ladies, that is the end of part 3 of the part of the series of 5 video sales. Again, I'm Lori. I'm Texas Crafty Cabin. You can you see my my email scrolling around the bottom. If you haven't bought from me before, please send me your information at that email address. I look forward to seeing you at the next one. The next 2 are lots and lots and lots of all shapes and sizes of doilies, trim, runners, tablecloths, you name it, I have it. So I look forward to seeing you guys very soon. Bye.